Hello, buongiorno, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katerina and today's video is very interesting because I'm going to talk about home yoga practice. Yes, you heard that, home yoga practice. I am doing it every day at home, almost every day, and I'm loving it. And now I'm going to tell you why you should be doing it and won't everything change in my life while I've done the home yoga practice. I am practicing with Adriene. If you don't know her channel, I will link it down below. She's got thousands and thousands, probably not thousands, probably hundreds of videos available on her channel. They're all free. They're all made for all levels of practicer. If you are a beginner or if you are practicing yoga for years, you would probably find it enjoyable as well. And I did 30 days of yoga with her, which was called Dedicate. It's a special group of videos which she is posting every January. Every January it's different, and she's posting video every single day for 30 days, and it's starting very gently, and on the end you are doing a crazy stuff which you don't know that you can do, but you apparently can do with your body. I'm not talking about the handstand. She's not doing handstand, luckily, because I'm not capable of doing that. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience. How did I do 30 days of yoga and what everything changed in my body? I've seen videos similar like that before on YouTube. If I will find her, I will link her down below as well, so you can check out her videos on YouTube. Basically, the girl was talking about her experience and what everything changed in her life, and I'm going to tell you what happened with my body and with my mind after 30 days of practicing yoga with Adriene. So let's get started. I have a list here, so I won't forget anything what I want to tell you. And let's start with the strength. We are talking about physical strength, but also about mental strength, which is very important. One comes with another. So physical strength, I am much stronger person. I used to have a stronger legs than hands. My hands were always quite weak, but after I started practicing yoga, my hands are a little bit stronger. Still not as strong as I would like them to be, but I am noticing that they are stronger, and there is a little bit of muscle forming somewhere inside. I can feel it. It's not visible, but I know it's there. So this was incredible. This was something when I was trying to achieve for a while, but I hate pushing weights in the gym. I found it very boring, and yoga is more entertaining for me, and it's more relaxed, and you are kind of working out without even knowing that you are working out. You are using the muscles which you had no idea you have in your body, and it's kind of more enjoyable for me. Mental strength is incredible. I did started realizing, thanks to yoga, I have no idea how this is possible, but I think it's also thanks to Adriene, what everything she's saying through the practicing, and it just opened my eyes, and I started realizing what is important for me in my life, that I can solve some problems, but I'm not capable of solving all the problems in the world, that there are things in my life which I am not capable of changing. I don't have a power to do anything about it, so there is no point of me trying to and wasting my energy and wasting my positivity and wasting my brain power for trying to solve everything, which is incredible. This made me mentally stronger, if that makes any sense for anyone. I did really found my life much easier and much nicer, and all of this is coming with crazy amount of positive energy and crazy amount of positivity, because I'm not wasting my time and my energy for dealing with the problems which are not dealable as I want to call them. So I have more positive energy which I can concentrate on myself, on my people who I love, and on doing stuff which I love. Does that make sense to you? I hope it does, and I hope that you can feel my positive energy coming through you. Another thing, I started basically doing yoga not because I wanted to do something with my mind, but because I wanted to do something with my body. I wanted to be more flexible, more strong, and more healthy. I did experience some pain in my lower back. Some of the days I couldn't even bend forward to pick something from the floor, for example, and I didn't like that. I mean, I'm 30 years old. I'm not supposed to be experiencing pain, and I'm not supposed to be all stiff, and I should be flexible and I should be enjoying my life as much as I can now. I have to say, my lower back pain disappeared. It's gone, didn't come back. It disappeared after maybe 2 or 3 days of practicing yoga, and I feel better. My body generally feels better. I am more flexible, as I said. I'm happier. I can do more stuff, and I'm just enjoying my body as much as I can while I can. Another thing, imagination and creativity. I was watching this video which I mentioned before, which was reaction of home practice of yoga with Adriene, and the girl who was making this video was mentioning imagination and creativity. She was saying that since she started practicing yoga, her imagination blossomed and she is creating everything, and I have a little bit of goosebumps. I'm a bit chilly, but I'm sorry about that. But yeah, her imagination just exploded since she started doing yoga, and I was a little bit triggered by that. I didn't really believe her for 100%, but also I still have a hope that this will happen to me as well, and it did. I don't really know how this is possible. I think I know how it is possible. If you are a creative person and if you like to write or make videos or do something creative, yoga is incredible. It helped me to create so much stuff, and I have so much ideas and doing a lot of different stuff, and I'll just walk out, see something, and it will just come to me, or I will just lie down to bed and these ideas will keep coming. It's amazing. I think what is happening because of doing yoga, when you are practicing, you are doing all different breathing techniques. My brain is getting a lot more oxygen than normally it would, because I would just not concentrate on breathing at all, and I will just do the normal breathing. And another thing, while practicing, you have to forget all the problems around you. You have to forget everything what is going on, what you have to do, what you have done, what all the problems you have to solve, and you just have to concentrate at the time what you are doing, what muscles are you using, how your body should be, what shape should you be getting, what should you be doing, where are your shoulders, where is your head, and what position are you taking. So everything other than your actual body at the time when you are practicing is irrelevant for you, and you just don't think about it. So my brain is actually getting a break, and I think this is kind of a point of meditating as well, to just shut your brain for a second and stop thinking. And I think yoga is first step to achieve the meditating state. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this is a next step. What I want to try is the meditating, because it feels amazing. My brain feels so refreshed. I'm loving this feeling, and I want this feeling to carry on. That's why I am carrying on with doing yoga. Also I'm sitting on a very noisy chair, very old one, but I like it, so I'm sorry if you can hear noises. Self-respect. I somehow started loving myself. I always thought that I have a really good relationship with myself, that I love myself, that I am happy with who I am, how do I look, what do I do. But as I found out, I wasn't. I was just telling myself that I'm happy, but now I will look into the mirror and myself, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's how I look like today. I mean, that's how my body is shaped. I mean, I'm still doing a yoga. I don't look like a photo model, but whatever. I feel more self-respect. I love myself. I feel more attractive. I feel more sexy. I'm happy to look at myself in the mirror. It's just great. I like myself. I like how did I turn up. I like my body, I like my life, I like my personality. So yeah, thank you yoga for that, and thank you Adriene. I think Adriene is the reason why do I love myself, because when she is doing all the practices and you are doing yoga, she's also talking a lot, but it's a nice talk. I like listening to her, and it's kind of helping me to calm down and to go through the practice. So yeah, if you have a low self-respect and you would like to improve it, I would definitely try a yoga, and it might work for you the same way as it worked for me. Fingers crossed. I hope this will stay with me, because I don't want to hate myself. I mean, why? I have to live with myself every day, so I kind of like to be in a positive and healthy relationship with myself. My body is slowly toning and I am getting more muscles. With the yoga, you don't even know that you have some muscles on your body until you start practicing and you feel like, oh, I didn't know I can do that. I didn't know I can use this part of my body the way how I'm using it now, but it's actually quite fun. I like it. It's not the same as working out at the gym, because in gym you are concentrating most of the time probably on a few muscles which you want to tone, and after gym you are dying in a pain on the beginning and it's just hard. At least that was my experience from gym. But with the yoga you feel that you use the muscles, you feel like your strength is coming to the certain parts of your body, but it's not painful, it's actually enjoyable. When you are doing certain movements during the day, you can feel like, oh yeah, I did use this part of my body yesterday, but it's not painful. It's a nice feeling, I have to say. So if you want to tone your body, yoga is a great thing to do. It's amazing. I would use it for everything. So yoga helped me with my body, it helped me with my brain, and I didn't pay for it. I didn't go anywhere. I forgot to tell you about the most important thing of home yoga practice. Is home practice. Home, you can do it at home. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do it with a bunch of strangers. You don't have to feel ashamed that you don't know how to do it properly, and you can just do it anytime you like. You can pick a time of the day which suits you the best. You can pick the place which suits you the best. You can wear whatever you like. You can post a video and go on a toilet if you want, or you can pause it and have a water, or answer the phone if you want. I used to do a lot of gym classes, and it's just so hard because they are fixed in a certain time, and not every time you like to go to gym at the same time. So our days are always different. We have a different schedule. We do feel differently. So I love this thing that I can do it in a time which suits me the best. I can do it where I want, and I can wear what I want, and I can do what I want. It's giving you so much freedom and a lot of positivity as well, because it's very free. You can even do it in your underwear if you want, but then when you will sweat, probably you will be stuck on your yoga mat. I would not recommend that, but if you want to do it, go ahead, do a naked yoga at home. Who cares? You are at home, you can do whenever you like. So I finished the Dedicate 30 days of yoga in 32 days, I'm afraid, because I had 2 days break. It was my fault. I have had some health issues, but I skipped just 2 days and then I finished it straight away as soon as I could. That was my experience with yoga. As I said, I finished Dedicate 30 days of yoga, and I'm carrying on doing yoga home practice every single day. Adriene's channel is full of videos. You can choose whenever you like, you can do whenever you want. She does have a few more of her 30 days journeys if you want to try them. I'm currently doing one which is called Through, and I am on a day 7 today, which is fun, and I love doing it. I love to take a little time just for myself, do something for myself, and do something for my body, inside and outside. So I hope if you are thinking about starting home yoga practice or starting yoga practice in general, this will help you to decide maybe, or this will motivate you and you will start doing it and we can do it together. Enjoy your lives, do what you like to do, and I will come at you with more videos. I'm uploading every Tuesday. I skipped last Tuesday. I'm not sure if this video will go up next Tuesday because of our internet issues, but I will do my best. I will find a place somewhere where I can upload the video. If you do have any question on me, or if you want to let me know something, tell me something about your yoga journey, just leave a comment down below or contact me on Instagram. I'll see you next week in my next video. Enjoy your life and be excited. Bye!